Hello, hello. It's Wesel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 3 here in Zurdanian Valley in Zurdania. We are still scouting around today, and we'll expect to scout, but I missed the most important bit. Last night, a patch came in from Saber Interactive where they have fixed the save bug and a bunch of other little things that we hadn't come across, but obviously were important. But most importantly, they've apparently fixed the save bug. So now we should be fine to go back to our normal way of playing and effectively end the session on the map where we are and not worry about hopping back and forward between regions or whatever to force a save at the end. So we should be good to continue on. Today we're going to spend mostly scouting here in Zurdanian Valley. I'm hoping we might get most of it done, but we might not. Anyway, whoa, it's already there. Look at it go, swoosh on over. So here we are. We have arrived where we were. Let's get stuck in our little Zix. I'm going to just check the map first because we've almost arrived at rock bottom, and that's obviously where we're aiming to get to. Okay, so we could actually go all the way around here to get to, in the end, that service hub. Okay, anyway, let's get stuck in. We've already wasted a whole lot of time fiddling it out. Not doing fuel and chill, so I'll turn that off. Don't know why that came on. Sometimes these tasks just sort of pop themselves on when you don't expect it. We just need to make sure that we don't die. There's the little blue truck. You can see it down there in the... Wow, it's a bit stuck down there, isn't it? Let's get this task. Turn the engine off. Where do we have to take this one? Rock bottom. Where's that? Oh, yes. This is where we went yesterday. Okay. I'd known that. Oh well, it's all good. So we're going to basically, and I might even try and do this because this little truck should be able to get him out of there. We'll probably end up trying to come down to this road. So sort of down to here somewhere. And then around here, through the farm, calm the farm. Oh yes, if I remember, we might cut across this paddock because it was easier than going the other way. See if we can come, and I think what we'll do is come back around the way we didn't come last time. So I think the other way was a little bit uppy downy, wasn't it? Or what? Where are we going? Yeah, over to there, yeah. So keeping on heading this way. Here. Kinda. Sorta. Over here, back this way. Might tell that I'm using these blue markers more this region than I have before, mostly because I just don't know where I'm going. So this helps to just map out where you're going. You don't get lost. Once we get to know the map a bit better, I'll be a bit braver and won't need this. But at the moment, I think I'm going to need it. Now, I reckon I might go down the other side. I think there's going to be trees and stuff in the way there, so let's go down the other side. I'm going to try and take that little shed with me. So this could be a little bit damaging crossing this bit here. You're sort of going to try and get yourself to get over that crevice and not fall in the crevice. Didn't fall in the crevice, so that's a good thing. And we need to fire one. Right, back we go, and then we'd be better off trying to bring him down this way because there's a natural grab our little friend. Friend? Oops, it's me. And as we go, on a bit more. I think basically we're just going to drag this guy down here, because I don't think it's going to matter if we pull him out of here. We're going to weigh a lot more than he does. So we're just sort of being a bit violent. Boy, it's fine. Hopefully we don't have to repair this guy when we get him back there. Pretty embarrassing. I want to go up that really steep incline there. I'd rather come here and take 2 steps. Be careful when you're turning against an incline like that. Almost always make you tip. See again here, we're at quite an angle on the grass, so I'm going to just go back, change the angle, go straight up. Not too quickly through here, because often they'll put sticks and nasty things that damage your vehicle. Unfortunately, that's going to mess up our markers. I'm not going to hit that blue marker now. And that's good. I should redo my blue markers. It's the only problem with doing the blue markers early and then ignoring them. Stay where you put them. It's great, not so great. But we've got to just remember where we put them. We're going this way anyway. I should actually activate that task. Rock bottom. That way, at least as we get closer, we'll get the yellow drop arrow, down arrow, showing where we're supposed to be taking this stuff. Nice if we actually complete a task relatively early today. And we've only completed one other task so far. There's our 2 garbage jiggers that we have to pick up later on. Don't go up the hill because that leads us to the watchtower. Instead we come around this way. I'm not turn the engine on the shell just yet. So it doesn't have a snorkel. Spent a little bit of time over this western side, haven't we? We're doing a pretty good job early on. We've got ourselves a bit bogged down over this side. The watchtowers and trades and like that. So it's been a little bit more time I've spent over on this side of the map than I... Oh, unbelievable. Bit of help, thanks. Stop putting dead weight. See where we're going. Just before we look at this mile. Take a picture. Wanted to take a photo yesterday. Take a couple of days just to mess it up. Let's just get to about there. Take a photo there. Okay, that's cool. So we'll just bring him to the little spot. There we go. Rock bottom is done. Great job. Everything's gone smoothly. Well, at least that's something. Let's turn the engine on for a second. Right, get rid of all of that, because we didn't go there. Alright, so really we've now pretty much explored this whole western side of the map, so that's good. So now we've got to come all the way over this side and find out what's over here, get that watchtower and that watchtower. So I think from here we're just going to get back onto this road down to the bottom here. Skadoodle around here and come in through the back of the food place. We're going to come back to here, and then come through and zoom around the main road until we sort of start to find out what's over here. Now, also, while I think of it, oops, what places do we still have to survey? A fuel plant and the railway terminal. Oh, good day. Okay, so we're definitely going to come around and find the railway terminal. Very cool. All right. Let's get a bit of a wiggle on and find the railway terminal. Just take a second photo. Just to make up the shots. How about something like that? There's nice. Okie doke. So that's now done. I'm going to head around this way, all the way around till we get to that foodie, whatever it's called. We'll head around the main road, past the fuel station, we'll top everything up again. Whoa. Interesting. Keep on the rock there. Sometimes a little bit of preemptive winch work is well worth it. Plus So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get to both of those watchtowers today now. But you never know, we might not. We'll give it a try. Now we can come back through here because this is the way we came yesterday. Now one thing I was also going to just chatter about as we go along. I thought long and hard about using this little guy, the Zix 566. And ended up deciding that it was my preferred option, mostly because of just the 900 litre fuel tank that goes on the back of it. So it's got absolute stacks of fuel. Plus it's super stable. The drawback of this one though is it has no repair points. Now the other candidate, so there's two other candidates I could have used that are in a very similar sort of boat. Yeah, in a similar boat, we could have used either the little Option that we found in Cola Peninsula or the Warthog, also found in Cola Peninsula. The Action takes a 900 litre add-on and has got repair points on top. The Warthog takes a 600 litre add-on and has got a lot of repair points on top. The problem with the Warthog, which is probably the next best, is it's a little challenging to drive. It's a tippy little truck, as is the Action actually. They aren't anywhere near as stable as this one, which we got in Ontario, by the way. This thing is just so much more planted, and I thought, no, if I'm going to be on rocky outcrops and sort of slipping and sliding and going along narrow goat tracks, I'm not confident that I would be able to keep the Warthog on its wheels. So that was the biggest decision point, if you like, for me, is that I thought, no, it's just not going to be stable enough. It would have been good to have had those repair points. That would really have been useful. But it wasn't worth the risk of tipping over, even though I'm pretty sure the Warthog has an autonomous winch. It's nowhere near as strong as the advanced winch I've got on this one. And yes, it does work when the truck's engine is off, which is good when you're lying on the roof. But it only works if you can reach a tree or reach a tree stump or whatever, something with a huge one. You end up tipping on a rocky ledge and there's nothing to reach. It would really help you to have an autonomous winch. Quiet Valley Depot. Quiet Valley. We haven't been here. I think this is a drop spot though, rather than an actual task. Oh no, there was cargo management. 2 service parts and 2 small pumps or something. Anyway, most importantly though, let's find out railway terminal. That's what this is. So this will give us another little tip on our Zurdanian infrastructure. That's that one. I'm just looking if there's any other. There's one. There's a great big trailer again. It's the second big trailer we've seen. More cargo management, and more cargo management, and the contest. yard route. Okay, let me look at it on the normal one. Oh, yeah. Come up with a challenge. You need to drive across the platforms without falling off or getting stuck. Everyone keeps saying the route's impossible, but I'm sure you can prove them wrong. Well, I don't really care, because I don't really like contests. First checkpoint is there. Well, I would have thought that's going to be fairly gettable by going just to there. Second checkpoint's basically down that same line. Finish line's a little bit further on. All right, well, let's... now, actually, what's our times required for this? 1 minute 20, 1 minute 40, or anything over 2 minutes. Well, let's see if we can do this in 5 minutes. At least we'll knock it over. I am happy to get bronze. The thing I want to be super careful of is I don't want to tip over, and I don't want to damage the truck very much. So I may well go scaredy cat, check them out, you know, do this really, really slowly. Rightio. Let's go. First checkpoint. As long as we can get over these, so this could be the challenge here, is that you just can't, can't get off the rails, let's say. The rails must be higher than what we've used in the past. Just don't want to crash into everything, so I'm going to go a long way around. I mean, I don't want to run over those things on the ground there. Definitely don't want to run over those things on the ground there. Caught on that, I think. Caught on something. Again, you can tell I'm making no effort to do this quickly. I'm just making an effort to do it without crashing. I don't need the money. I don't need the experience points. I just want to complete it. Pipes, because they're going to hurt me. I guarantee it. If I tried to drive over those pipes, it would be like, yeah, take some damage, smash that suspension. And go all the way back. All the way around. So, through there. Yes. So, alright, so we're bronze now, so it doesn't matter from here on whether I'm fast, slow, or indifferent. I just don't want to do a huge amount of damage. It's not reversing, doesn't work very well. You can't control where you are on the front line. Yeah. Again, you can see how it's been designed to make you crash into objects. Doing this the stupid wizard way. We go along alright, we've got two wheels on the road and two wheels on the track. Down through here. Down through here. I wonder if there's a record for the slowest doing that. doing a contest. Slowest person to ever complete a contest. That's me. Around the park, very outside. These will close me down. Right, stuff on my way down. Yeah, so if I'd had a truck which basically had lots of repair points on board, then we could have just done this much quicker and just bashed our way along. Because this truck doesn't have repair points on board, I'm being extra super careful that I'm not to smash my truck to pieces through these narrow ways. Notice that big crowbar-y thing on the frame carriage there? That is a damage magnet. Alright, here we go. 4 minutes 48. Excellent job. Nobody believed you could do it. Talk about a local legend. That's me. Okay. So there you go, folks. I reckon you could do it quicker than that. Yes, I'm not a lover of contests in SnowRunner, but that's okay. We do them when we can, or at least we make an effort. We got it done. We didn't die. There's not much more here, I think. It's okay. We'll head back to start this contest. So careful, aren't I? Yeah. I don't think we did any damage there, which is phenomenal. And we completed that contest. So, actually, before I get all excited, so what? Now what? Why did you go back to that? I want my surveying the infrastructure. Okay, so I've got a watchtower here that I want to get to. And then the fuel plant, which obviously is not that far from the watchtower. So, I think there's a road here. Yep, so we're going to head up this way. I hope that sort of winds us up to there. We also have a road going that way, but I don't know what's over there, so that for the moment. We will focus on getting to that watchtower. Hopefully this will be one of the few watchtowers that's actually nicely near the path as opposed to being down some winding little track or yeah, they've got the rocks on the inside of this turn again to try to tip you over. Sneaky beakies. So I reckon the watchtower's more likely than that side. Let's get it. Probably came back here. It's a thing. don't want to go past the watchtower. Oh, I'm not even near the park. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to come down here and come all the way back. So no, I don't want to go there. We want to go this way. See, that's where you need to look at the map occasionally. Yeah, well, no, I don't know what that is. Is it another farm? I think it's another farm. There are a few farms around here. There's something where we don't do farming. Not nothing on the edge of that thing. Not choosing to anyway. Or voluntarily. I think that's where this road's going, isn't it? Yeah, I'm interested to see. There was definitely a yellow thingy in here. So I do want to come down here. So I might run down here. Oops, run down here. Back this way. Come out. Get in. Over to here. Just to see what this thing is. Tree. Oh, that was lucky I didn't get any damage. I was like, sort of bashed into it a bit. So in the middle of a field of some sort here. I don't know what these things are. Lights on. That'll help. This does look I saw a yellow jigger in here, so it's either a task or I might just be things. And so we've got a small number of service spare parts and vehicle spare parts there. A trailer over here. Didn't pop up and say I'm a trailer. That tends to make me think it's a contracted one rather than a free to use one. We may well use that for a little while though. Well, at least we came in here. Didn't really give us much, but at least we've been there now. Go back this way and head over to where that. Oh, there's a watchtower, isn't it? I need to get to the watchtower. Up there. This way, I can see it on the line. Quick look at the map. Yes. Okay, so we want to come back up this way. And along here. Hope that we can wind our way up to get to the watchtower. It always helps to be able to see where things are. I spend ages just driving around. Yeah, just driving around and not getting any value. This is the same road we were on before. Those great big fields. I don't know what we have to do with those. We'll have to work that out as we get along. Imagine there'll be a contract or something where we at the very least deliver stuff there and potentially do more than that. Ooh, that was mean, wasn't it? Sort of wiggled the tail around. Pushed that tail into the bits. It's kind of looking for a way to get up here. Okay, so there's a road up there. Oh, I wonder if it was meant, I reckon, oh dear. I wonder if we were meant to have taken that one. Oh, that could be annoying. I wonder if there's an easy way up there. Or a hard way up there. That looks like something. I don't like it, but it looks like something. So, look over here. Something like it a little bit, right? Tip City to me. All these rocks like this one where there's almost a pointy edge specifically designed to tip you over. I reckon, guys, if I'm being an idiot, like I'm being stupid. Like this is something you do in normal life, but wouldn't do in hard life. It helps to sort of know the map before you get there. You know that you should have turned right and you turned left. Nice helps put dip lock on as well when you're struggling up a hill. You tip too far though. Stuck. You're a bit stuck. I don't want to use that side, I want to use the other side. The advantage of the, oh, this is as steep as I'll get out, and where does it go? Oh, we might be able to come up that way, I think. Whose idea was this? Trying not to just drag yourself too far on the way, because that's how you can make yourself tip over. You just keep dragging when you're on that angle. Again, I wouldn't want to be doing this in the water. Straight up the incline, going across it until we So that was pretty good. We managed to climb up that. I'll spin that all the way around, sorry about that. Yes, we managed to climb up that rather steep incline. So now we should be able to just jitterbug across here somehow and get to there. Open up the map a bit more. Now see where we should have gone. Oh, wow. Some ruins going on here, haven't we? Steps. See? Going up fuel. Luckily, we have a bit more fuel. been that the lack of fuels stopped us. No, it's just our angles aren't quite right. Oh, he doesn't help. Right, yeah. To get our wheels over on that grass. Sit here and do nothing, are we? All right. So that back one is just a bit too big for it to be able to find its way over. Nothing to winch from. Again, if we can get the angle to change a little bit, that usually helps. Just trying to so go up this stairs a little bit. Not that much. It's not going to work either. Not quite. Okay. Alright, there were more stairs that side. Maybe that side's easier. And we're going backwards. That would have helped. Happy coming up there, is he? What we got there in the end? Boy, that was a lot harder than it should have been. I'm sure there's probably an easy way to get up there. Why do the easy way when you can do the hard way? Rightio. So what does that give us? Right, so we've been there. Okay, so there's a task over there we didn't see. Abandoned but not forgotten. There's a task up here we didn't go anywhere near called a steep climb. And we've got a work site there, and we've got the fuel plant, which is where we need to go for our final drop, or final spot of surveying the infrastructure. Okay. So I'm not going to bother about these ones down here at the moment. We'll have to come back and get them later. We've got a little blackout area in here too. I don't know what's going to be in there, but anyway. All right, so we're going to head up this way to this work site, and I'll see what it needs. Oh, wow. So we've got to come down that same way we came up. Really? Oh, boy. They're just being a bit mean, aren't they? Still a few things to find and look at and sort out. I think it should be okay to come down the stairs, even though I couldn't go up them. So this, we've just come up this, so I'm assuming it should be able to come down. Right up the top to side. Right. Stick to the grass first. look like it works at all. I thought maybe it might have been easy to come down on the grass, but it looks like it's not going to be easy to come down on the grass. Because that's way too steep. So we're going to have to... Would go back to some help. Handbrake. Funnily enough, with the handbrake on, we don't tend to go very far. So there was a little grass that came up. Or should I turn around? Let's just, before I go too far, if I was to follow the path back the way I didn't come, that would then let me pick up a steep climb. Does put me a bit of a way backwards from where I want to go though. But it will mean that I get a steep climb. So let's do that. At least we'll pick up that task. Will be good. Well, suspensions are not feeling it either. Where's a steep climb? I'm going to go all the way along here, down here, this way, Alright, let's go and find a steep climb. A little bit damaged. I feel there's so luminously green either. Came to show us we've got forward. Just have a quick look and see what that is for. Oh. Oh. Yes. Right. So this is the animal farm. Okay. Here we go. Now, there's lots of arms. That means that it's spawned those cargoes. So the hay bales, probably the consumable and wooden planks, they're probably all just been spawned, I guess. A bit hard to see because it's so dark. That'll be useful for us later on. So when we come to put things up, we should already be here at this animal farm. This is a steep climb. I've got supplies. Okay, so it's a quick look at a steep climb. 2 service spare parts and 3 solar panels. Fine. There's nothing much else here. Go through there. I just don't feel like I can come down here very easily. It would be nice if I could though. It would have to speed things up quite a lot. Can we have a little look at what this looks like? Otherwise I have to go all the way around. So that looks like over there. Flipping back and forth past those pipes I'm running. This looks very, very steep. This looks very, very steep, doesn't it? It's doable though. I think it's doable. That's doable. Low gear. I've got to keep myself facing down the hill. I don't want to get bumped into going offhand. Sometimes you've got to be braver than I am most of the time. Just like, yeah, of course it can. Yeah, I can go down there. Definitely came on here before. So I remember thinking it's nasty. That was where we turned off to go find supply service. But I couldn't get my service spare part. I couldn't replenish my service. It's not that I've got it in this truck. It's not really a service hub. There's that semi-trailer. I'll use later on. I'll grab. Down at the bottom of the watchtower. This is where we went up. Maybe not back there a bit. We're not doing supporting the countryside anymore. We're going to come back to surveying the infrastructure. Thank you. We've got a fuel plant dead ahead. Any luck? We've done a pretty good job today of exploring. We're opening up that watchtower and found the railway station. Now we're going up here to find the fuel plant. And we've got another work site here. This one needs fuel, metal beams and repair points. Well, let's give it the fuel we know, because I'm definitely going to want to fix that. It does have a detour. Follow us around, roundy. Sometimes you look at the terrain and think, wow, that's really angled, it's really scary. And then when you actually drive on it, it's quite flat. Other times, you drive on that flat stuff and then find it's got really weird angles going on. Can I squeeze my little one? Easy, but at least that's a passable workaround to fix that. And we've arrived. How about that? 1,000 credits too, so that's well worth doing. Great job, thanks to you. We now have a complete data on the region's key facilities. This is very valuable for our planning. We have the reward ready right here. Thank you very much. So, I just did that, so that's done. We've got the work site. Right, so there's a task here called a fuel workaround. There's a task here called waste not, want not. So let's just quickly grab those two. Fuel workaround and waste not, want not. Plus, obviously, there's some loady things here. Okay, so we can load all this sort of oily fuel barrels, oil barrels, and drilling equipment. Awful, wasn't it, the way the camera flicked? Unfortunately, SnowRunner does that. It likes to do that sort of overview when you're going underneath something. Waste not, want not. Leftover supplies at the construction site. I donate them. You help transport them before someone steals everything. Sure. Okay, so we had fuel and fuel, a fuel workaround. We need 2 cargo containers and an oversized cargo. Has to go to the fuel station. Okay. Fine. And what was the other one? Waste not, want not. We have to visit the farm extension. Okay, well, we weren't far from there anyway. And that'll then generate 2 packaged sand and a wooden plank that we have to take to... there at the top of the hill there. And... okay, a little spot there. Okay, fine. Alright. We're doing really, really well. So I can see we've got a main road coming out of here. So I'm going to skedoodle up that main road for like 2 minutes just to sort of finish, because we're getting very close to the 8 o'clock mode now. So we've done very well to finish off that contract. That's our first contract that we've finished. We also did a task as well, so things are going well. We're going well. So we've got a rather nasty road. We need a service spare part and 2 consume. Right. Okay, I'm going to call it there. Where's my watchtower? Oh, way up there. Right, so I was nowhere near my watchtower. Oh, but looking at the map, once we get this past this, so if we fix it or whatever, we should be able to then go along this main road all the way to here, which gets us all the way back to the garage. Excellent. There's a bridge out there that we're going to need to fix as part of a contract. But then, pretty sure, it looks like it then opens up the roads that we should be able to then run, yeah, pretty much around the main road, around the entire map. So all the way around here. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. This is the prime work site I want to fix, isn't it? This was the first one I want to fix. Oops, don't do that. Wrong button. That work site there. A metal beam and 2 service spare parts. That's the most important one to fix first. So then we can get to the bottom half of the map and the top half of the map. And then we should be able to run pretty much, yeah, everywhere. Anyway, that's it for today. So I'm going to just pause it there because we've reached the end of our day. A very quick check to see that we are now at 8%. Oh, we did so well today. I think we were at 3% yesterday, and now we're at 8%. So that's brilliant. Anyway, though, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It's been fun today. We've done well going down around the sort of the west and the south of the map. Just starting to come back up the eastern side now. So tomorrow we should be able to get up the eastern side, find that other watchtower, and finish the scouting in this map. And then I'll have to work out whether I want to bring in a truck and start to clear some of these work sites so we can get around the map a bit better, or whether we want to go into the other map. But we'll work that out tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. And bye-bye.